So hey, I wanted to make a posting while I'm out of the house today, and background noise is not the cars today because I'm not in my garage. The background noise are kids having fun and being kids and playing, and it kind of reminds me that sometimes you just need to be a kid, relax, play, have some fun. And all too often lately I've been working construction, focusing on my preps, especially the food storage and my medical supplies and things of that nature. And it's kind of good to just take a moment to enjoy life a little bit and not always be focused on earning money or spending money or prepping for the future or any of those type of things. It's kind of good to be able to just relax and enjoy life, right? That's what we all want to do. But it is a backdrop today because the news is still very bad, right? So, every day, the war in Ukraine is escalating. It's going to be a global conflict. Putin's not going to give up. And I don't think his people are going to throw him out because they honestly don't have an understanding of what's really going on there. And since they don't understand what's going on, they don't understand the end result. It's going to be really bad for them. Obviously for the Ukrainian folks themselves and for anybody else involved in the area. And this 9 months war right now has really caused, global economic issues that were already just waiting. Global food issues and global food shortages. And I'm kind of confused by some of the things that are going on, but it kind of makes sense because typically in a World War III environment, everyone picks a side or two sides or switches sides or whatever. It's not a shock that Iran is supplying weapons to Russia, or Russia's buying them. I'm not sure how that's really going to work out because, we're supplying weapons to Ukraine, so it's most of Europe. So why they try to keep it a secret, I don't know. I mean, they should just say, look, we gave them a bunch of drones, But so with Turkey, Belarus, and some of these other nations obviously picking sides, it's not going to end well for anyone. I am kind of glad China stayed out of it because China's dealing with its own economic and political issues right now. But I'm fairly certain that if Russia had a cakewalk and took Ukraine, China would have just done the same with Taiwan. It might have been a lot worse, but they would have done it. And the fact that the world pulled together and kind of put Russia on pause had China, stop and think about what they really want to do. Doesn't mean by far it's over. Everyone's still rattling sabers. Everyone's still making noise. North Korea is doing what North Korea always does, blowing up missiles and firing things over Japan, which is dangerous. Right? So, all I can say is some of this stuff has been going on for a long time. A lot of it down in South Africa and Middle Africa and Central America, all those problems have been back and forth for a long time. But it's escalating because of the food and famine crisis in the sub-Sahara and all throughout South Africa, the drought problems. The drought problem affects everyone, and if you think it doesn't, you're insane, right? So obviously, look at the Mississippi River, right? It's so low, they're building levees and dams to keep the salt water from going too far up it, right? Transportation on the Mississippi is huge, and right now the water levels are so low, it's affecting the crops, right? The crops that are upriver just can't get downriver because they've relied on barge traffic all this time. Colorado River, we all know that's dried up pretty much. Look in China, right? I think the Three Gorges Dam is at a critical low capacity. They're going to have problems making electricity. And it's such a weird juxtaposition because you have droughts in so many places, surface and groundwater's gone, yet you have major flooding, Pakistan, Florida, India, Africa, China, you have these crazy flooding happening, and all you can think about is too much water, and then half the world's sitting there thinking, I don't have any water. And You know, I'm just trying to take the day and relax, and I guess that's the whole point of this video is try not to think about it for a moment. Keep doing the best I can. Keep making all the food I can, right? I got about, I would say, 95 to 100 days of food for 4 people. And I know that's not enough because if it gets really bad, I'm going to have all my extended family. So, you know, in reality, 10 or 20 days of food if I am feeding everybody. So, you know, I'm just going to keep stacking the food, paying attention to what's going on. I'm almost pretty topped up on medical supplies, so I'm good there. You know, guns and ammo, I got that, so I'm pretty good shape there. It's the food. So I'm going to focus on food a lot. I know I got a power problem. I'm still dependent on the grid. Now, I don't even have major battery banks yet. So the batteries will go in next year, and then I got to build the 3rd floor. And once that's complete, I'll work on the solar. So I'm going to be about 1.5 to 2 years before I can have any power backups or any off-grid solutions or any sustainability of any kind, right? So, but I got the other areas covered pretty good so far. Food, again, you're going to start seeing videos because I've been stocking food. And a lot of it I want to cook and then freeze dry. So those videos are coming. But let's just take a moment to take a look at all the kids having fun. They don't have a clue about Ukraine. They don't have a clue about the upcoming food shortages. They don't know or care, you know, about the electricity. It's there or it's not there. And sometimes I'm thinking it would be nice to be a kid again and have everybody else worry about this stuff. But everybody ate today, that's for sure. We fed a whole lot of people. And there's food left over, so everyone's going to eat today and tomorrow. Everyone's got a full belly for sure today. Let's hope the same for tomorrow. With that, guys, remember, try to enjoy life a little bit. I need to practice this more, and I had a good day. So with that, thank you. If you watched all the way through, thank you again. If you have watched all the way through, hit the like button. With that, until next time, thanks, guys.